Peace, peace, peace. What's good, people? So, I've been noticing a lot of people saying buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. First and foremost, this is not financial advice. This is just what I think, and you need to make your own financial decisions that are best for you and your family. But I've been noticing people saying buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip as it relates to stock and crypto because the markets are correcting and the prices of a lot of the altcoins that some people have been looking at over the course of the last couple of years making money trading that have been drastically decreasing. The prices have been going down in a very bearish fashion. So I just wanted to give you some insight on what buy the dip actually means. So when you're buying the dip, that means that you have an expectation that a particular asset class is going to go back up, meaning it went down, it dipped, and came back up. If it never comes back up, that's not buying a dip. That means you're catching a falling knife. That means it's crashing. Do I believe that this is the end of the crypto market as we know it? No, not yet. Not for the majority of the altcoins that have been traded over the last few years that people have been trading in very high volume. So what I will say is this. If you're going to buy the dip, you need to understand what that means, why you are buying the dip. So why would there be a dip? Why would crypto assets increase and there be a dip and then you are able to buy low and then the price goes back up? The price would rise again if the Federal Reserve begins to print money and people start to dump that free money back into asset classes that are cheap. And crypto would be one of those asset classes. You only can buy so much land. You only can buy so much real estate. So things that are easily tradable, like crypto and stock, are typically the things that when the Federal Reserve prints up a lot of digital dollars and paper dollars for that matter, people will take that free money, meaning the wealthy corporations and the people who benefit from the money being printed immediately off the presses. They take that money and they don't want to keep the cash. So they take it and they put it into an asset class. And that inflates the value of that asset class, and thus the price of that asset class goes up. So buying the dip will probably be contingent upon the Federal Reserve printing more money. So the question is, will the Federal Reserve print more money? And the answer to that is more than likely yes, because the Federal Reserve is not going to allow the economy to collapse right now. They're not going to allow all asset classes to deflate right now. So they're going to continue to prop up the markets. They're going to continue to print money because that is the safest thing for them to do right now. That is going to change at some point. So what do I expect? I expect another round of quantitative easing. What is quantitative easing? That is the printing of money and then putting that money into different asset classes. So they are going to print money, and I am under the suspicion that the price of Bitcoin will go back up. And when the price of Bitcoin goes up, the altcoins rise with it. So just how Bitcoin has dipped under 38,000 for the first time in a long time, the altcoins, it's pulling the altcoins down with it. When the wealthy people who benefit from the printing of money gets the digital dollars and the physical dollars in their possession, they're not going to keep it. They're going to go out and buy assets. They're going to buy stock that is on sale. They're going to buy Bitcoin, which is on sale. They're going to buy altcoins, which are on sale. And when they buy these things, the price of these things will go back up. And the price of Bitcoin goes back up, as it begins to get back into a little mini bull market, it is going to drag the altcoins up with it. That's why buying the dip may be a viable option. Now, if you're not into investing into these these instruments of capitalism. I can completely respect that. But for those who still use these instruments, of capitalism for the benefit of their family, their people, and their community, and I am hopeful that you use these things in a way that helps with benefiting yourself and your family in a progressive and positive way. I'm not necessarily endorsing these things as a viable way to increase your net worth. But if that is the thing that you are on, I'm going to give you the information that I have researched as it relates to these things. So again, they're going to more than likely print more money. And the people who benefit from the printing of money more than likely will put that money in the stock market, put that money into Bitcoin, and put that money into some altcoins. But that essentially will increase the prices and the value, the quote unquote value of these asset classes. And of course, as the Bitcoin price increases, it's going to increase the price of the altcoins. So if a person was saying buy the dip, that would be the arguments to support actually buying the dip as it relates to crypto at this time. I hope this information was helpful. Peace and love, and I'll get with y'all on the next video.